Hello and welcome back to the Rambling Hour.
Ha! You forgot!
Yeah, I immediately forgot the thing I was going to do, which was to continue the roundabout singing.
Haha.
I win! You did that on purpose, huh?
Yeah. I didn't say shit. Oh, I do not know what buttons are for killing them quickly.
Oh? He just falls after a while. Okay. Found it!
You found the buttons.
Oh.
Wrong button.
No! Or...
Wrong button. Guaranteed that that was the wrong button. There he goes. Tools.
Yeah. I do find those random handprints kind of weird.
People are dying and you're laughing at their handprints.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Get up.
I remember this game being prettier than it is.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I think Ubisoft noticed we were playing this.
Yeah, so Ubisoft this week released a trailer.
I don't really mean that, by the way.
For a remake of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. Which, if you've been following us, then you will probably agree that, yeah, that game needed a remake or remaster or something of the
let's
sorts.
also make this our obligatory reminder that Ubisoft protected abusers for years and years.
Yeah.
And they really, really want you to forget about that. Please don't.
Yeah, so actually, let's just talk a little more about the trailer itself, because I have some issues with it to begin with. It's just like, okay, sure, it's a remake of...
You did it wrong.
Okay, like, okay, it's a remake, which all good, but it kind of looks ugly. Yeah, I'm very conflicted on it.
It does not look ugly. The character models just look like slightly upgraded versions of the ones that we're already used to.
Well, no.
You literally have people pretending this game is uglier than the original, which is bullshit. Well, I'll tell you that.
No. I mean, graphics-wise, of course, it's better looking, but I feel that the character models, especially the faces, they look a little lumpy to me. They look very poorly defined. It's a cool thing that, you know, they try to make everybody at least look a little more like the ethnicity they're supposed to be. So Farah looks a lot more like an actual Indian now, which, yeah, that's good.
Is it me or is the wall run longer now?
I think it's longer. Yeah. So that's cool. That's cool. But
there's actually a crowd when you open the fucking hourglass. When you see that and then compare it to the original, you suddenly realize, yeah, that original was weirdly empty for a court.
But that was all done in a pre-rendered cutscene, so.
But yeah, even then, it felt pretty empty. I mean.
Yeah, maybe.
For a royal court.
But anyway, so the characters kind of look lumpy.
Go up.
Yeah, I saw. The characters look kind of lumpy to me. So that's already a bit of a shame. Oh, too early.
Yeah, you don't do it too early. I'm probably gonna keep playing this on keyboard because can't be arsed to relearn it on.
But it's almost completely the same as.
I do not care.
Oh, come on!
I did the tutorial on the other keyboard, on the keyboard. And then whenever you need to know the controls for something, I'll be like, it's E! It is W! Or whatever.
No, but so, yeah, characters look kind of lumpy. I feel that, you know, the modern lighting...
I don't think they look that lumpy.
No, there's something really off about them. I also think that...
I want to call you out and tell you it's not lumpy.
Come on, there's something up with those faces that just doesn't look quite right.
I'll tell you what's up with them. They're too shiny.
Yeah,
they look like plastic.
That was the next thing I was gonna say. I think the modern lighting system is not doing the game any favors either.
Yeah, that's because they don't have good subsurface scattering, probably.
Yeah, though I'm not sure if just fixing that would fix the problems. I feel
it would fix the problem. Trust me, I've been there.
Maybe.
I've been there with ultra shiny skins because people can't get it right because you don't have the right subsurface scattering yet. And I've had arguments about it too.
Yeah, okay, sure. But yeah, so there's stuff like that. Also the hair. The hair looks like kind of oddly over-defined. Like, they made a lot of bumps and everything in the hair. And it's like, you know, you could have just given them slightly sleeker hair so it would distract less. That was an option. I'm kind of lost as to... Oh, maybe we just need to go back
This
up
is
here.
one of those ultra cases here right now, where you're really like, the prince does not know how to open a door.
Yep. No, so going up from here is not...
Okay, let's take a proper look at these poor things. Also, fun fact, it wasn't made in their India studio.
Oh, really?
And people are like, it's still appropriative, and it's like, we can't do better than what we did now, man.
I mean, it kind of is. Prince of Persia has always been a little...
Here's the problem with the hair. It's mostly still blobs.
Yeah.
They're still blob models.
So, yeah, but like they're blob models, but they feel over-defined now. You know?
No.
As in...
They're just textured.
Yeah, I know, but because, you know, everything's higher detail now, you just see more like, oh, it's just blobs and it looks super messy.
Yeah, no, it's purely that they're too shiny when you look at them.
Maybe. I think it also just kind of looked worse in motion.
And it's not exactly shiny as like you would imagine glass or something, because that's what it seems that I'm implying, which I'm not. It's not the intention. You need to jump there and...
Yeah, I know.
But it's like they're more highlighted than they should be, and they do not have that glare of fat on their skin instead. But so it's clear that they were looking for that glare, but they couldn't find it.
Yeah, I suppose.
And when I see the hair models, it really looks like A, they do not have any motion in them, or only a few strands.
Only what? Oh, a few strands. Okay.
Yeah. Like, especially if you see the vizier in the trailer, it's like... That beard doesn't do anything.
Hadn't even really paid attention to that yet, but
yeah. I'm rewatching it right now.
Because I'm like...
I have to say the sand creatures look better though. And it might be because
they have
of the sand creatures that the hair and the beards are blobby.
Because 90% of their models don't have hair at all.
Their hairs and beards are sand.
Yeah. Or wait.
That's what it looks like.
Well, this doesn't seem to help.
They look like walking statues with sand falling from them.
Yeah.
I will still hate all of these straps.
Yeah,
honestly, I don't think they did anything wrong.
Yeah, it looks rough.
I just think the skin shader needs some help. And I think another thing that's missing, that's enhancing that effect of like it feels weird. I'm having the feeling that this is indeed rendered in PBR. But they do not have like extra additional skin color going on by the looks of it. Because our skin is defined by the blood and the fat and the bone underneath it, and that influences the color of it.
Yeah, and you feel like they just put in skin diffuse.
Yeah, but maybe at most some rosiness.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, make of that what you will. The rewind looks better. I wonder if we will still be able to zip. Maybe instead of 20 taps, now it will take 50.
Yeah, who knows. But yeah, I'm a bit torn on it.
The
But
environments are great though, I love them.
Yeah, better environment art is definitely something that I would look forward to. But, you know, it's kind of a, oh yeah, now everybody's hating on Ubisoft. Correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Correctly because, you know, they've been doing scummy thing after scummy thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hey, we are releasing something that you specifically might really like. And it's like, no, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
We managed to replay it despite the soft locks.
Yeah.
But I do agree with the idea of having a remake, but I'm not sure if I'm still gonna buy any more Ubisoft games. Then again, I've been kind of off Ubisoft for quite a while now.
Yeah, I mean...
Name some of the open world games they made since Assassin's Creed 2.
Division, any Tom Clancy game.
Nope.
Thingy, Watchdog.
Didn't play that either.
Nope. We don't own it, I think, huh? Ah, shit, I messed. Oh.
Stop doing that!
Yeah.
I'm getting frustrated. You really have a lot of time when the dagger fucking shines. Well.
Yeah, but I do it too early is the problem. Well, that was nice timing. Holy shit, blood! There's blood in this game!
It's almost more R-rated than the R-rated one.
No. Let's not be completely silly here. That was just like a little poof. In the previous game that would have been like blood smears everywhere. Well, if they had the technology for that.
Can assure you watching blood smears is quite the experience at times.
Yeah. You love Bloodborne for that, huh?
Yeah, mostly to point out, hey look, it's a decal!
And I'm like, shut up, this is a perfect game! No flaws whatsoever.
Look at the stretches! Oh my god!
Perfect game, no flaws whatsoever!
I wonder how you could solve that. Like, yeah, you probably could put triplanar mapping into a decal, but I think
Super expensive?
I think everybody who does any optimization of games is going to kill you for that
Hey! Sorry, but that animation on her looks so hilarious.
Oh no! Damsel in distress! Never mind.
Oh shit, no, missed it. I thought I would be smooth. Oh well.
I'm glad it didn't crush you.
I don't think they programmed in that kind of behavior. Jordan Mechner would have done that.
The Tomb Raiders games at least had crushing.
Yeah. But again, Jordan Mechner would have done that.
Yeah, he would have. But he hasn't worked on the series in forever.
No.
He's literally like, yeah, just pay me royalty. Probably.
I do find it funny that he was like, oh well, maybe I'm gonna make movies instead, and he had a whole side gig going in Hollywood. Nothing ever came of it. Like, he later said, like, yeah, Hollywood is the one place where you can die of over-encouragement.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because people really... Shit. Really believe...
There is no rewind yet.
Nope.
What are you doing?
Messing up the run direction again.
See, this is why a keyboard is useful.
Shut up. You know that these games are better played on a controller.
I didn't have that much trouble with Sands of Time. The only problematic button is the drop button. And that's it.
God, these are slow traps.
Yeah, because they're the first ones.
Yeah, but like, I mean, specifically the rotating bars with the spikes popping out of them. It's just like, yeah, I know, spikes.
Well, they have to make sure you got killed. The game is like trying to tell you about a move, but at the same time we're like, we don't care enough.
Yeah.
Also, who the fuck in this time period
Hmm.
would have thought to build moving statues like that?
Mm.
Pay attention to what the Prince of Persia
Like, it's kind of the favorite thing of like platformers.
Hmm.
It's like, moving statues! It's cool, I swear.
I mean, it is pretty cool to imagine.
Is this where I should resume the tale next time?
This menu is as terrible as the previous one.
I couldn't select the previous save file for some reason. So sorry,
Maybe
we
use
already
the
have...
mouse in that case.
Maybe.
I should really start uninstalling some of the Rambling Hour games.
He's dead. At least they kill the enemies when you drop them.
I don't know why you're up here, but I think you just need to cross.
Yeah, I think so too. But yeah.
That is really much longer.
Yeah, it does look a longer distance that you can wall run now, huh?
Yeah.
Which is cool, it's cool.
Yeah, you can't jump in from here.
No. Oh, come on.
Do it right now.
There.
Good. Or I would have started cringing at this point.
You would have started what?
Cringing!
Oh, come on. Cringe culture is dead. Everybody has agreed to that already.
Yeah, but you would get annoyed at my sense of timing. Well, now you get on my fucking level. Because this timing I had down to a T when I played this originally. Yeah,
what?
Thanks for killing yourself.
Yeah, he just jumped like completely different direction.
Look, this does not make any sense yet.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have to start over.
Yep.
And in the meantime, the Vizier is monologuing.
Is he?
Yeah. It's neat that sometimes they have you just do initiate a speed kill when jumping like this. It's neat.
They should just not see you.
Yeah.
I.e., in this room you need to be fast enough.
No, come on! This was controller input. This is... I'm gonna blame the drift on your thumbstick.
I told you, use the keyboard.
Fuck off.
Oh, by the way, we discovered why the controller didn't want to work. It's because I have a tablet.
Yeah, so apparently the game gets confused when you have two different input devices plugged in. So just unplugging the tablet and just plugging in the controller alone is perfectly fine. Mouse and keyboard can still be put in, that's also not a problem.
That would be terrible if you had to pull that out.
Yeah.
Also, you can't claim drift as a problem if it wasn't a problem in the previous game.
Well, it could still be a sensitivity issue that's
Also,
causing the drift to actually
I have
register
no
as an
idea
input.
if we'll ever be able to get a 360 controller again in that case.
Yeah.
I don't think they're produced anymore.
Hey!
You went too far.
You can just slide out of it, okay.
You went too far.
That's
you
fine.
Went too far.
Look, I even kind of styled on the enemy.
I don't care. You went too far. I don't know. I'm feeling particularly mean this week. I'm gonna blame the fact that there's too much shit happening. Why are you going there?
I'm not touching anything now.
Awesome.
I'm not touching anything.
I think the game itself also has drift.
Yeah, there is something really funky going on. Hey, remember the pillar in Warrior Within?
Which one?
The rotating one that we had to climb.
Yeah, that was awful.
That was super awful.
What are you doing? Why aren't you doing anything sneaky? I'm gonna complain a lot. I have feelings.
You have feelings?
And a lot of polygons.
So there's still that guy up there?
Stop doing that. It
Sorry.
hurts me. Trying to look up with that camera is not a good idea.
Yeah, it isn't.
You do not tell the camera to look anywhere up and down.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy was just standing here for fluff.
No, he was standing there so you could sneak to him from the one pillar, and then you could make it to this pillar and wait for these guys to split up and sneak kill all of them.
I think I did it faster. That stance is such a weird one.
Arr. So what?
Farah, no, not Farah. Other girl is narrating.
Oh, okay. Yay, we made it! The sounds will be released.
That must hurt.
Of course that hurts.
And again, only female villain character has some sort of sexy, weird half-leg split kind of costume.
Yeah.
Skin tight and everything.
See, seeing this makes me not surprised that they were protecting abusers. I'm joking, no. My biggest problem is just characterization of the women in the series. The only one that gets off kind of okay is Farah.
Yeah, I guess I agree with that.
Kylina is just there to be a damsel in distress, and fuck that noise.
Suppose the girl in Prince of Persia 2008 was also pretty good.
I didn't get far enough to judge that one. I got bored.
I'm actually one of the people who liked Prince of Persia 2008.
I like the look of it, but I have a problem with things that require you to have different skills, and you essentially need to go back to get all the things.
Yeah.
I hate that.
It was like Metroidvania design without being a Metroidvania, and that's indeed kind of meh. It wasn't cool. But I did like the whole laid-back nature of that game. You know, like...
Couldn't really die. Couldn't really die.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, well, the previous games in the series were one where you could turn back time, and okay, you could run out of that, but, like, you usually didn't.
How is the dagger farther down than him?
Yeah. Also, that's just a Hollywood trope that needs to die because it's physically inaccurate. Objects will fall at the same speed, regardless of weight.
They will fall at a different speed because of friction, which is why fighters fall slower.
Yeah, that's fair. But, like, realistically speaking, if a human is falling and there's, like, a dagger or some other kind of object falling below them, the human will not catch up.
There we go. Physics. Aha! Did you see that?
Yeah.
Loser!
So... Okay, there's a... Oh, okay. Just for that.
Don't become like the loser and get crushed by something.
Well...
Just jump.
I wasn't quite sure now if we had to go.
You did not
left,
have time
maybe.
to wall run, that's why.
Idiots?
Who? Prince or you?
No, me.
Because we had already established she's kind of an idiot in the previous game. And the game before that.
Yeah, so just slide down there.
Let's be honest, kind of throughout this series he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, he is. He does a lot of... his character does a lot of... Oh, you know, maybe I'm gonna be a bit better.
Come on.
There we go.
Because if every time we play on a controller we have to Get extra saves because it's you.
You're really feeling mean and complainy, huh?
Yes.
Shit. Oh well. Yeah.
See, these traps seem somewhat more effective to me, other than being fucking obvious.
Mm-hmm. Another door. Nothing to worry about. There we go. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
just need to climb pillars.
Prince, please explain me why you do not understand the function of a door.
Okay, that one's also full. Oh, boy. Okay. This one.
I won't make another comment. Because I'm gonna come across as the mean bitch.
I mean, hey, that? Okay, so in this game you keep turning, it seems.
What do you mean you keep turning?
Like, if you're turning on a pillar, you have a tendency to turn further than you were thinking of
Why
going.
don't you hold the stick in the direction that you want to jump?
Come on!
Awesome!
That was not me!
Why didn't you hold in the direction you wanted to jump?
I was! And
As
that's...
encountering the drift.
No, I was, and that's sending me back.
Then you were not pointing in the direction you wanted to jump.
I'm telling you, this game is just having some very wonky movement code, it seems, around pillars and rotations.
Before you get squashed in the exact same way again.
There we go.
Well, you have one sand to get through that.
Yeah.
At this rate, you're gonna give up because you don't like the controller. No, I do not want to try to get the X1 to work. Because we're having a cable problem in that case.
Yeah.
Because you dropped your phone on it.
Yep. Use it as a phone charger and... Now see, I'm having less trouble if I don't point in the direction I want to jump in.
Well, then don't complain about drift.
Oh, but now
Yeah, now you have
do
to.
have to... No! I was not touching it and he turns back and then jumps. Why the hell
Why
did...
didn't you use the rewind?
Yeah, why didn't I? Okay. Hey Ubisoft, maybe just patch these games because, like, I'm not paying you
Do
any
you think
more
they
money.
still have the code?
Of course not. Hell,
Intact and functional?
people were whining for Xbox controller support back when this game was released, not being properly patched in. So I don't think we can expect a patch like, what, 15 years after release?
Also, people have a drink for him getting squashed in the same way again.
You're being so mean right now.
What, didn't we want to turn this into a drinking game?
I suppose.
Well, we had more drinking game options in the first one.
Oh yeah.
In the second game, you can just drink every time I complain about music. We'll make you alcoholics yet.
Haha, heavy metal guitar go brrr. Right, honey?
Ugh. That's the only response I got. So, will we die in the exact same spot again? Take place your bets!
Dum, 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 dum. No. This time I made it true.
Isn't that what video games is about? You die somewhere and you're like, will I die in that spot again? Or will I survive? I will survive! Just jump.
Thank you for correcting me there, game.
Of course it's gonna correct you. What do you think?
Thought the game was gonna be mean and be like, lol, nope.
Well, the other option is pushing you out of bounds.
Maybe.
Considering what the model was doing before it corrected you, the other option was going out of bounds.
But going out of bounds is badass.
Not really.
All old Ubisoft Montreal employees. Ah!
These games have a tendency to crash when you wind up out of bounds.
Yeah, I suppose.
At least if speedruns is anything to go by.
Oh, so that's why speedrunners try to play this game somewhat legit. Still.
They kind of have to. Even though they have the zips, it doesn't always end well, and the setup is painful as fuck. Look, he still has that move.
Yep. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem that jump and roll is on the same button.
Yeah.
But then I think about it and it's like, how would we remap these things? You know? Actually, I even wonder how they coded in the jump now. Hey, look, it's probably sand dollars.
Well,
credits.
sand and sand dollars, yeah. Yeah, because enemies seem to not drop any sand.
Not yet.
But the sands have been...
They're not turning into sands when they die. So I don't think all of them have supposedly turned yet.
Maybe.
And now you are just trying to get out of the palace. Also, riddle me this. Why do they have to drag the lady all the way to here, and why can't the vizier meet them halfway?
Better view for execution or something? Looked very nice with that whole night sky and everything in the
But that's kind of the
cutscene,
thing,
though.
isn't it? All these villains with their over-dramaticness. Now this guy's gonna be, I'm immortal! No, you're not. I think the princess at some point like, you're not invincible!
Yeah.
Something along those
He
lines.
says that during the boss fight.
Mwahaha! I'm immortal! But you're not invincible! Stabity.
Never get seizures close to holes, people. Because
That's what
then
the
shit
prince-
like this
That's
happens.
what the prince does.
Everything had come full circle.
Why'd you have to have a heart attack right there?
Greatest enemy. Worse,
Plonk.
he had accidentally delivered me.
Oh, this is gonna end up well. Because we essentially turn into the Dahaka. Because we hate water now.
The prince had nearly been transformed by the sands himself.
Yeah.
Welcome to the sewer. It's probably safer than the palace that's collapsing.
Here's the thing that the game
Where
never...
did this shirt go?
I don't know. But there you go, female fan service.
I do not feel fan-serviced.
No?
But that's probably because we've now played the previous two games and I've come to the conclusion the prince is an asshat.
Which is funny because he honestly ends the first game as kind of a good person.
No.
Sorta.
Did you forget about the stolen kiss?
Ignoring that.
Rewinding time does not erase that.
Fair. But other than that, really, like, he seems kind of, at least taking responsibility.
By the end of the first game, no. It does not feel like he learned a thing. Other than, let's not take that hourglass.
Maybe.
Because, also with like the whole relationship that was building between them, he was mean to her. Several times over.
They were incredibly sassy to each other. Both of them.
Like, at some point she starts reading poetry and he's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, don't you have a soul?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
I did not forget about the library. go and watch our series on Sands of Time. Right on this channel. Or stay here and watch us fail. Potentially. Then again, this is the start of the game. Odds at failure are kind of low.
Well, I already failed some.
That walk animation though.
Yeah.
It feels like they keep spawning because they came out of the wall.
I know that they eventually stop.
If you're that certain of it. Now, these are sand creatures.
Yeah.
And they are dropping sand, as you can see. This guy's upstairs? No. Now,
Let's grab a new axe.
are their models shared by actual sand creatures? Yes. They just have a texture variation, if I recall correctly.
Hmm. Oh, now I can't go too far. What? No?
Drop, 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 drop.
Oh
Look,
yeah, now
I can be an eagle now.
now.
Caw!
Well, honestly, I always felt it looked a bit more monkey.
Okay, leave me my caw. Give me my stupid caw.
Call, motherfucker.
Yeah. No, guys, I'm an eagle. Motherfucking caw caw. I wonder who came up with that one.
With the wall stab thing.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think it's kind of a very...
I don't know if it's actually adding anything, to be honest.
I always felt it was kind of a logical, oh yeah, of course. Even though everybody will go like, ah, no, you're dulling the blade, don't do that, ah.
You're what?
You're dulling the blade,
He's
don't do
doing
that.
it with the dagger of time. I don't think that thing cares about being dull.
Well, considering you still use it as your main weapon, you
Yeah,
should
it
care
went from
about it.
secondary weapon to main weapon.
Yeah. The evolution of the dagger to the Prince of Persia games. Secondary weapon. What do you mean, dagger of time? Primary weapon.
All we have is a fucking amulet. Also, does anybody ever explain how he gets the amulet?
No. Though it looks...
Because the amulet is from Farah.
Yeah, it looks like Farah's amulet, so I guess it's the same one.
Oh, we're gonna have a lot of fun with these pillars.
Oh, okay, is that the trick?
I think you're too late.
Yeah, but it comes back, I think. See?
I hope for you.
Shit. Okay. At least we can do that.
Uh-huh. Plonk. But yeah, now we have the dagger. Whee! Let's glitch the game somehow. Then again, I hope the coding is more...
Robust.
but I'm afraid maybe not. Yes!
Yay, and now we're getting some fun gameplay.
Now we're even edgier, Prince.
Yes. And no, dear viewers, as far as I remember, the game never really explains this.
I think the explanation is that we got hit by the sands and we did not have an artifact.
Yeah, but like, why did it not fully transform him? Like,
The guys in the palace weren't transformed yet either.
Carlina draws attention to it and everything in her narration.
Technically he should have been dead, but then there was no game.
Yeah.
See, I think it's this one you're confusing the sand raid with.
Maybe.
Also, since this game does not have a secret bonus ending because of collectibles, we're not getting all of them.
We might still want to look for a couple of health upgrades.
Well, we'll find them if we find them. I don't care enough.
Yeah, I know that I've never found all of them in this game.
Yeah, look at me, I'm stripping. Just imagine it's his underwear.
Okay, was that the last one?
Where do we go? Oh, okay. That's where we go. It doesn't really look like something you can grab onto, to be honest.
No.
It is, if you want it to be. I do not. But
Yeah, these are the parts that are essentially like Warrior Within because of the amount of combat.
Well, yes and no, because there's way more enemies in these than in Warrior Within, but, you know...
Yeah, that is because if you were a slowpoke, you can still heal yourself.
Yeah. And also, let's be honest, you have just so many, like, AoE kill moves that it's kind of...
Yeah, this combat doesn't feel all that half-baked. Plus they at least do a lot more interesting platforming in general.
Yeah.
I feel that there was not a lot of progress towards Warrior Within. I feel like they just tried to fix the engine, to be honest.
Well, they made a lot more of a fluid and dynamic combat system in Warrior Within.
It didn't feel that way most of the time. If only because of the thing that we pointed out, that there's no real counter against the block.
Yeah.
But you can jump over that. There is no real counter against the block. Just get up. What are you doing?
maybe it's the dagger. Maybe it's all the time you spent.
Oh!
See, it does damage you. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know why you were wasting your time there, by the way.
Yeah.
You did just transform into
With a timed door. Please tell
I
me.
think the word is quite appropriate.
But I want to have permanent full health. It does not matter. Your health is always draining.
You're stronger, faster.
I wonder if the draining on the health stops at some point.
Hmm?
I wonder if the draining on the health stops at some point.
Not in this game. They didn't do that anymore.
Unrealized dreams. I am part of you.
That's actually cool design, in my opinion. Having you
What?
use a trapped wall as one of those bounce wall thingies. That's cool design, in my opinion.
Okay then.
But it's gonna be over now because there's water there. No, and we're boring again.
Wasn't like Dark Prince sassier?
Yeah, they're constantly mocking each other. Well, Dark Prince is mocking regular Prince.
So do we have an explanation yet for that one guy we saw at the end of Warrior Within?
No.
What? Ruin all the fun.
Also, that was a cool thing, in my opinion. The sand glyphs on his arm actually do grow during the course of the game.
I think that's related to the health upgrades.
No, it seemed to just be like every time you turn into the Dark Prince, you get a little extra.
Die.
I'm trying to tell him to do that, but he doesn't wanna.
That shook your controller.
Hmm?
That shook your controller. Because I heard that.
Yeah.
Did that weapon just fly behind you?
Maybe? I didn't really pay attention to it, to be honest.
He threw forward, but it flew backwards.
Okay.
So I guess we've already...
Ooh, scary!
Maybe that's where there is a health upgrade.
Oh yeah,
No,
because
but-
that's probably the main
Yeah,
way here.
let's do it.
Oh no, this is the main way.
Then what is the other way?
Wanna take a look?
Yeah.
If we can go through there?
Yeah.
Because I swear, that could just as well just be a place with collision. Oh no.
Hello? Is this the main part or is this the off part?
We can't. This is the main path because we can't return,
Yeah?
I think.
What do you mean you can't return?
Well, we need. Oh no, look. There we go. I was already like, wait, there are no traps, so this can't be the main path then. Yeah, we have a weird floating thing over it now. Ah, okay. So that's how it works.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Not gonna bother with this. I mean, I could be a cool dude and just... Oh, come on.
Balance.
It honestly seems almost random how he loses his balance.
Yeah, no, you can see it about how he's standing, man.
Ah, come on. Okay, we made it.
I'm sleeping. Sometimes he's kind of like Ralph Wiggum, the kid who eats glue.
Like who?
Ralph Wiggum.
I don't know who that is.
Simpsons, the guy who eats glue.
Oh.
The really retarded one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, see, I didn't see a lot of Simpsons as a kid.
Right, you didn't see any TV and you also didn't get to play games.
Barely, yeah.
Do you think that's better for you or not?
I don't think it did me any wrong. Let's
Okay.
put it that way.
That is a valid answer. Now they're in sync.
Yeah. Because these traps were programmed by people who were like, oh, this will work. No, I shouldn't say that. These programmers at Ubisoft were probably like shit tons better than I will ever be, but
It was a different time, different materials,
Yep.
different libraries.
A lot less standardization, as the controller issues are pointing out. And this was when Microsoft was already making an effort towards standardizing everything.
You're gonna have to just jump once.
Yeah. There we go, we made it. Oh, I didn't expect the stealth kills to activate. Oh well.
Now
You're dead.
they're officially sand monsters.
Yep.
We just had to be a sand monster ourselves for a second.
Maybe.
Something was
Maybe because we got exposed to so much fucking sand of time.
Or the Empress, as the Dark Prince is going. Wah, joking about sex. Wah.
Yeah, I don't think we missed anything.
Judging from the ending cinematic of Warrior Within, nah. I hear more arrow traps. There they are.
Do they sound like Tomb Raider arrow traps?
I don't know because I didn't play.
A very
it.
sharp sound.
You'll hear it in the video when you rewatch it eventually.
Maybe, because these videos are really quiet on the sound. Like, vocally, we are much more powerful than the sounds.
We are more powerful. Yes.
I set it up as such.
I should have saved.
No.
Yeah, you set it up as such indeed.
Even the OBS prefers us over the game, and then we also lower the game, so We have like a double effect, and sometimes we'll even lower master and individual volumes. Just to stack it up.
I do find it cool that they're actually building the Tower of Babylon in the game.
The way I have set up the sound is kind of my response to one of the things that bothered me about drown out videos. Whenever they shut up, the game would turn 2 times as powerful, and it's fucking jarring. Here we are 100% certain the game volume stays at the same level.
Sorry, but the ridiculous overbloom here.
I don't remember him being this bright. Is it being recorded this bright? Yes. Balloon, motherfuckers!
I know that the first time I played this game, since I was still playing with a very old graphics card that didn't do post-processing, all the bloom effects in these games didn't work.
Right. Also, fire didn't work, you told me.
Yeah. Fire and Guild Wars 1 didn't animate at all. And, what else didn't work? Oh yeah, just simply like color overlays didn't work.
Okay, get him.
Yeah. Gotta be extra with this guy.
Yep.
Ooh, cool sword. Mine.
They both had the same kind.
Oh, did they? I thought this one was slightly different.
You have gained!
A new sand tank. I do like the new swoosh.
I do think introducing it as such is kind of ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, but I like it.
Should know by now that entering portals made of sand only leads to trouble.
Oh.
Too late. Essentially.
I will simply have to resort to a more traditional form of transport.
No, it just breaks there.
Huh. God damn it, game.
With greater success.
Well, you gotta be like this.
At least this just recharges sand.
There is no other way.
Yeah. Ah, there we go.
Come on now, physics, cooperate with us. There you go, you did it. And he saw you.
Yeah.
But nobody cares.
It's a shame because it is possible to...
Kill both of them? Yes, I know.
Yeah, with a speed kill, but in my experience they always trigger very rarely.
A double speed kill? No, but you can speed kill both of them normally.
Oh, a double speed kill does happen, it's just,
and
again,
that's kind of why the
super
wall
rare.
is there.
So, is there anything here? Oh.
Yeah, apparently a kangaroo.
Yeah, that was kind of funny seeing him hop in like that.
Hello! I'm cool too.
Okay, so just have to get up now.
Yeah, of course. What were you expecting?
Good.
Oh no, we're back in Warrior Within.
That's what it looked like with the with that run constantly breaking.
I think you were just too much to the edge of the turn.
Possible, but it was... things were breaking. Go. Turn around. Okay then.
No patience in you whatsoever. Don't worry, I'm gonna get this back next episode. If I fuck up. Inevitably, I will fuck up.
Or sooner. Sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, but
that's the kind of relationship we have.
This
honey.
kind of behavior is kind of rare for you.
Yeah, some days I just have it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, hon.
It's okay. It's okay. I know it's not forever. So does that other one not turn?
Seems so not.
Oh.
Oh, yay!
Again, that's actually kind of fast.
Well, it has to feel threatening, right?
Like it's been 10 minutes or so and now we're back already. But the level design needs it. Gee, thank you. Oh yeah, and of course this guy, his speed kills were all like, yep, strangle. I think you just had to mash with them. Yep.
Hello? That's easier than the other ones, to be
Yeah,
honest.
just mashing.
Hello?
Wonderful. Do we not have enough to deal with already?
Now he's sassing me that we started a fight. Oh, okay, because there's more guys coming. So now it's like, oh, wonderful, don't we already have enough to deal with? Come on. This is the shit you like, man. Hey, can I? No. Okay, you can't use the chain, unfortunately, with those.
No.
Funny thing is that the combat music is constantly doing like the ending fanfare because they trickle in too slowly.
Come in faster, you little bitches, so I can whip you. I'll whip my chain back and forth.
I'm not sure where we need to go now. Oh, wait, there, probably. Or we have to reach that somehow. Ah. Got a sand? Yeah, come on.
Don't worry so much about the sand.
Nope, see, sometimes he just... If you don't put in a direction, then he just does that. Okay, it's not going back up.
Just go. Don't waste time.
But again, it's not going back up.
I don't care.
Okay.
That chariot should get
Chariot time!
Right, this game had chariot rides. They were not great.
Now you can drink. Which is kind of an design advantage to their
See,
decision.
now he has a little more on his back.
But we also got HP.
Hmm. No, but I mean, he has a little more of the tattoo on his
But
back.
we also got HP in that
Mm.
sequence. Since you mentioned it.
Let us hope. If I crash, it is the end for both of us.
Hey, look!
Yes.
I know that woman! Get him!
And so once more the prince began the journey home, his mind afire with visions of the justice he would visit upon the vizier.
Just
I wonder
Right,
how
they
many
did
people had
jumping and
forgotten that
everything.
Farah was actually a thing.
right. Come on, try to make him crash.
Just as long as you don't crash, it's fine.
Yeah.
Whee! Boonk, boonk, boonk.
Yeah, it's a bit bumpy.
Wow, this camera shake is hurting my eyes.
Yeah.
If we keep this
Jumping
up, it's
chariots! Because that would, like,
totally
not
work.
totally ruin the thing.
Wouldn't it also ruin the poor horses?
Yeah.
Because I think when we used chariots, we hadn't bred horses so much that they were strong enough to carry humans.
They weren't big enough indeed.
Okay, so it was a size problem. And you crashed!
Almost used the wrong. God damn it.
Maybe go back a bit
Yeah.
further. There.
This is as far as I can, so...
That was close. Behind that column.
Hello? No. Screw you. Bonk. This reminds me a lot of an Uncharted sequence again.
It is. It is.
So my conclusion
they
is
even
starting
do-
to be that Uncharted came more out of Prince of Persia than it did Tomb Raider.
They even do the little stupids. But I mean, come on, that's kind of like how Indiana Jones was always like, ooh, action set piece, but we do a little bit of funny in there.
Yeah, weirdly enough, Tomb Raider wasn't as funny.
Mm.
She had a lot of quips, don't get me wrong.
But they didn't do a lot of physical humor.
Yeah. Also, I can't remember if with Indiana Jones the magical thing was actually real.
Oh yeah. I mean, don't forget, in the third movie it melts the Nazi faces off.
Well, you could melt your face from a lot of things,
Yeah, no.
especially Nazi faces.
This was full on. Oh yeah, the Ark of the Covenant is a real thing, and here it is, and it's melting Nazi faces off because they're unworthy.
I have to say though, the special effects on that face melting is still fucking great. Well, I know they're not visual effects from a computer, but they're great. What are you doing? Jump higher!
Okay, finally.
You didn't even try.
It's funny because this time, if I don't input anything, then he jumps back, even though normally he just jumps up then. So, inconsistency.
No, your input is just shite. Yeah, I've already decided I'm gonna play this entirely on keyboard. Screw trying to play nice with this.
This game does not deserve me at my nicest. Is that what you're saying?
Essentially, yes.
Are you being a tsundere for the game?
I'm honestly expecting a similar effect as Warrior. I didn't have particularly special memories for Sands of Time, and it essentially matched up everything that I remember from it. Warrior would then turn out to be much worse than what I remember from it. And I'm expecting this one to turn out similarly.
Okay. Anyway, I think that concludes today's episode. Don't you think?
Okay.
We've been at it for an hour now, so...
Back to being sassy at Guild Wars.
Alright then, see you next time, viewer.
See ya.